Hello everyone, myself Professor Jaya Prakash Ambore from Dr. Rajendra Gode College of Pharmacy, Malkapur. Today I will give information about introduction of pharmaceutical engineering. Okay, in this presentation what we see the scope of pharmaceutical engineering, course outcome of pharmaceutical engineering, definition of pharmaceutical engineering, terms which is related to pharmaceutical engineering, application of pharmaceutical engineering, then varieties of unit operation, history of unit operation, classes of unit operation, example and advantages of unit operation, as well as unit processes and their type of unit processes. Okay, now go through the main topic, that is what is the scope of pharmaceutical engineering. Okay, this the course is designed to impart a fundamental knowledge on art and sciences of various unit operation, that is step in preparation of dosage form used in pharmaceutical industry. Okay, that is the pharmaceutical engineering, it is course which is designed to study the varieties of unit operation which is useful for the preparation of varieties of dosage form. Okay, now what is the course outcome, that is after the completion of syllabus students shall know the varieties of unit operation which is used in pharmaceutical industry. Then also student understand the varieties of material handling technique, like how to handle solid material, how to handle liquid, how to handle gases, all detail information having the student after the completion of still syllabus. Okay, now student also perform the varieties of unit processes involved in pharmaceutical manufacturing process. After the completion of syllabus, students know the various steps to prevent the environmental pollution. Also, students have a knowledge about how to prevent the corrosion. What is the different type of corrosion in pharmaceutical industry? It is all detail about the course outcome of pharmaceutical engineering syllabus. Okay. Now go through the pharmaceutical engineering syllabus. The pharmaceutical engineering syllabus, according to PCI, contain the five different unit distributed of number of chapter. That is first unit, it is contained, that is flow of fluid as a first chapter, size reduction as a second chapter, and size separation as a third chapter. Okay, in flow of fluid what we see the what is the behavior of liquid at a rest as well as motion condition. It is detail about the liquid behavior we will see in flow of fluid chapter. Okay, now second chapter, that is size reduction. In this chapter we convert the larger material into smaller material, and how we convert the larger material into smaller material by using the varieties of technique we see in this chapter. Okay, now next chapter is the size separation. In this chapter what we see the how to separate the particle according to their size and shape in by using the varieties of shaping technique we will see in this chapter. Now second unit contain also three chapter, that is first chapter is heat transfer. In this chapter we will see the varieties of thermal energy, the form of mechanism of heat transfer processes, how many type of mechanism of heat transfer, and how to use heat exchanger and which type of heat exchanger and interchanger used in pharmaceutical industry. Okay, now in unit second, that is second unit consists, that is evaporation. To obtain the concentrated liquid which changes the liquid into vaporized form and free escape of surface molecule, in this chapter, that is evaporation. In this chapter we will see the varieties of evaporator which is used for the evaporation process. Next chapter in unit second, that is distillation. In distillation we will see the conversion of liquid into vapor, and again vapor are condensed into liquid or purified product by using the varieties of distillator. Now what is the type of distillator, which type of different distillator was used for the preparation of distillant, we will see in this chapter. Okay, now go through the next, that is unit 3. Unit 3 consists the two chapter, that is drying and mixing. Okay, now drying, it is when we remove the small amount of water from wet solid we perform the drying process. Then how to perform the drying process, what is the construction of drying rate curve, what is meaning of equilibrium moisture content, what is the its application, and how we use the drying apparatus in for the drying process, we all detail see in this chapter. Okay, now next is mixing, that is when how we prepare the homogeneous mass or one unit mass by varieties of mixing process. In this chapter we will see the what is meaning of solid solid mixing, what is the mechanism of solid solid mixing, what is meaning of liquid mixing, what is meaning of semi solid mixing, and which type of equipment which is useful for the mixing process. Now go through the next unit, that is unit 4, also consists two chapter, that is filtration and centrifugation. Okay, now filtration, it is how we separate from solid and liquid by using the varieties of filter media, with all detail we will see in this chapter. And next is centrifugation, that is centrifugation, how we separate liquid and liquid from solid by application of centrifugal force, which type of instrument which is used act as a centrifugal force mechanism, we all see in this chapter, that is centrifugation. And last unit which is given in our syllabus, that is unit 5, that is which consists the material which is useful for the pharmaceutical plant construction, which type of material useful for the pharmaceutical construction, what is meaning of corrosion, how to prevent corrosion, what is the different type of corrosion, all we see in this chapter. Okay, it is all about the pharmaceutical engineering syllabus. Now go through the main point, that is what is meaning of pharmaceutical engineering. Okay, now pharmaceutical engineering, it is a branch of pharmaceutical sciences which deal the study of all unit operation and all unit process required for the preparation or manufacturing of dosage form in pharmaceutical engineering. That is pharmaceutical engineering, it is branch of biological science which with the study of conversion of raw material into active pharmaceutical ingredient. But which type of step we perform, that is all detail about the step we do in pharmaceutical engineering or pharmaceutical industry, that is study of study of unit operation in pharmaceutical industry, which is given in pharmaceutical engineering. Okay, that is pharmaceutical engineering, it is branch of pharmaceutical sciences which deal the study of all unit operation and all unit processes which is required for the preparation of dosage form in pharmaceutical engineering. Okay, now in pharmaceutical we all know we prepare the medicine, that is preparation of dosage form, preparation, manufacturing or study of medicine. Okay, and engineering, it is nothing but the action of working artfully for the preparation of dosage form. Okay, that is combining to prepare dosage form by applying by using the varieties of technique, it is called as the pharmaceutical engineering. Okay, now unit operation, it is main in pharmaceutical engineering. Now what is the definition of pharmaceutical engineering? That is pharmaceutical engineering, it is chemical process frequently consists of fewer number of individual steps, and each step is called as the unit operation. For example, if we have the raw material, but we can't take the raw material directly for the therapeutic value, we need to convert into sufficient dosage, we need to convert into exact dosage form. Hence, we need to perform varieties of action on a raw material. For example, raw material get converted into product by using the number of step, and each number of step in pharmaceutical engineering called as the unit operation. Okay. Now, history of unit operation. In 1960, Arthur Dellon introduced the concept of unit operation firstly. Then in 1923, William and their co-worker wrote a book on concept on a principle of chemical engineering. In this chemical engineering book, the detail are given about the unit operation. Okay, now varieties of classes of unit operation which is given in pharmaceutical engineering, that is 5 type of classes which is given in pharmaceutical engineering. There are fluid flow processes, it include the fluid transformation, it also include the filtration, it include the solid fluidization. Okay, now next class, that is heat transfer process, include the evaporation process or include the condensation as a unit operation. Next is mass transfer process, it include the gas absorption, drying, extraction and distillation. Okay, now next class is thermodynamic process, it include the liquefaction, refrigeration, include of gases. And last class is that is mechanical processes, it include the solid transformation, crushing, size reduction, pulverization, screening and screening. Okay, that is all detail about the classes of unit operation. Okay, now go through the next example of unit operation. There are number of example of unit operation which take place in pharmaceutical engineering. First is heat transfer. Okay, now what is the meaning of heat transfer? That is heat transfer, it is a unit operation in which the formation transfer of thermal energy from one point to another point by using the varieties of heat exchanger and heat interchanger. Okay, now go through the next, that is evaporation. That is evaporation, it is a unit operation in which the conversion of liquid into vapor and vapor to obtain the concentrated product, or that is free escape of surface molecule, it is called as the evaporation. Now next, that is distillation. The distillation, it is a unit operation in which the conversion of liquid into vapor and again vapor are reconverted into liquid, that is purified liquid, it is called as the distillation. Now go through the next example, that is drying. What is meant by drying? If you want to remove the small amount of water, the removing process is called as the drying. That is removing of the small amount of moisture or water from our substance, that is wet solid, it is called as the drying. Then go through the next, that is mixing. Now what is meant of mixing? When we obtain the homogeneous mixture or when we obtain the homogeneous form, that is all excipient or ingredient put together to obtain the homogeneous mixture, it is called as the mixing. Okay, now go through the next, that is filtration. Now what is the meaning of filtration? That is separation of solid from liquid by using the varieties of filter media, it is called as the filtration. Now next is the size separation. Now what is the meaning of size separation? According to our size and according to our shape of particle, we separate the particle by using the requires separating technique called as the size separation. Next is crystallization. To obtain the highly organized and pure form of solid by called as the crystallization. Now centrifugation, separate solid from liquid by application of centrifugal force by using the centrifuge as an instrument, it is called as the centrifugation. And lastly, fluid dynamic. Now what is the meaning of fluid dynamic? That is, it is a mechanic of fluids or fluid mechanics at which the study of liquid behavior or liquid flow at a motion or at a randomized condition, it is called as the fluid dynamic. It is all detail about the example of unit operation. Okay, now go through the next, that is advantages of unit operation in pharmaceutical engineering. When we prepare the tablet doses from we have the raw material. Okay, when we have raw material, we combine with the excipient, then active pharmaceutical ingredient plus other excipient, we need to perform the unit operation, that is mixing. Then we perform the granulation, then we perform the drying of granule, then we compress the granule, then we coat. After the compression of granule, we obtain the desired size, shape and thickness of tablet. This tablet we will coat, and lastly we pack the tablet. Okay, now what we do the conversion of raw material into desired dosage form by using a unit operation. Okay, that is mixing, drying, compression as a unit operation. Okay, it is an example of unit operation or application of unit operation in pharmaceutical industry. Okay, now next is application of unit operation in food industry. For example, if we have the grapes, cashew, almond and another dosage form, to extend their to extend their storage life, we need to convert or we need to use given to them proper heat. We need to properly dry the food material to for the extend their storage life. We perform as a drying as a unit operation in this food industry. For example, we obtain the dry fruits, we use the drying as a unit operation in food industry. Okay, next is sugar industry. To obtain the free flowing sugar, we need to convert crystal of sugar, or we dry the crystal, we perform on a crystallization to obtain the free flowing crystal of sugar, that is we perform the crystallization as a unit operation in sugar industry. Okay, which is the example of varieties of unit operation in varieties of field of advantages of unit operation in different field. Okay, Now go through the next, that is unit processes, which is used in pharmaceutical engineering. That is, what is the meaning of unit processes? That is, unit process is defined as a one in which the several unit operations are combined in a sequence to achieve the process. If we want to achieve the process, we need to perform different type of several steps or small step. Now combination of each small step or combination of sequential steps, small step, it is called as the unit process. There are two type of unit process which is take place in pharmaceutical industry, that is physical unit process and chemical unit process. Now we will see the what is the meaning of physical unit process. Okay, now definition of physical unit process. For example, we change the physical appearance of raw material, hence it is called as the physical unit process. Okay, suppose we have raw material in liquid and solid mixture, then we transfer the heat, then we perform the evaporation as a unit operation. After the evaporation, what we obtain the solid as a solid in a normal manner. Okay, now we purified the solid by using the crystallization as a unit operation. After the crystallization unit operation, we have the liqueur as well as a pure product, but we separate the pure product or crystal by using the unit operation, that is filtration. After the filtration, we obtain the crystal as a weight manner, but we need to perform to extend their storage life by performing the unit operation, that is drying. After the drying, we obtain the pure product with their having maintained quality. Okay, now what we do in physical unit process, we do the physical changes in raw material. Okay, now go through the next, that is chemical unit process. Now what is the definition of chemical unit process? That is chemical unit process in which the formation of product by changing their chemical structure or chemical transformation of raw material. Okay, that is meaning of raw material. In raw material, when we do the chemical changes by using the varieties of chemical reaction, their structural form is changes or their structural arrangement get changed, hence it is called like the chemical unit process. For example, production of paracetamol for benzene. Okay, now if we have benzene, we perform the nitration process on benzene, we obtain the nitrobenzene. After the nitrobenzene, we perform the reduction on nitrobenzene, we get the para-aminophenol, and para-aminophenol get acylation, acylation process, we get the paracetamol. Okay, now what we do the structural changes on benzene to obtain the paracetamol. Okay, now it is all detail about the introduction of pharmaceutical engineering, course of pharmaceutical engineering, scope of pharmaceutical engineering, course outcome, what is the syllabus of pharmaceutical engineering, and all detail about the unit operation and unit process which it take place in pharmaceutical industry. Okay, which is the recommended book used in PCI syllabus, according to PCI syllabus. And thank you for listening me.